Hello everybody, I am the Craftacular creator and today I am sharing a process video for an interactive card that will take you for a walk through a magical alley and meet some wizard friends along the way. In this video I will show how the Long Fawn Flippin Awesome interactive card is created and how I build each scene. There is no colouring process for this one as the video would have been quite long, but I have left in a shot of all the Copic colours that I used. Before I begin, I'd like to ask you to get clicky for Vicki. This is my own catchy way of asking you to like, share, comment and subscribe. I will mention the supplies used as I go for this video and all items will be listed in the description below. I cut the main slider piece of the Long Fawn Flippin Awesome die from Long Fawn Fog cardstock. This is a subtle grey which matches the stars in the Long Fawn Let It Shine Starry Skies patterned paper, which has been cut into squares using the die from the interactive set. I begin by using an adhesive tape runner to attach the squares to the grey panel. The first square is fully attached and then each square after this is attached down the left side to fit the scored section of the grey piece. I then attach a larger rectangle piece to the longer panel on the back and then a patterned grey piece for decoration. I use the same grey patterned pieces cut into stitched squares to decorate all of the remaining panels. Are you ready for the best bit? I used the same tape runner to attach the characters for each scene. I stamped and coloured and fussy cut images from Popsiclesticks London shops, More London shops and Magic Transport. On the first panel we have our boy wizard and his giant friend and a couple of birthday items too. Next we have a pup and a trolley holding some magical beverages. After that we have a wand shop where there is clearly something magical happening inside. Even though the stars are a little fiddly to cut out, I love what they add to the scene. Finally, the fourth square and rectangle panel scenes are planned out and stuck down. Here we have a magical sports shop, a place to buy some spellbooks, and an emporium of owls. Other wizard friend join in here too, as does the snowy white owl. In order to create the mechanism for the Flippin Awesome die, the two tabs are the only places where adhesive is used. Here I use a tape runner and attach them to a scalloped blue piece of patterned paper. Then the large grey tab on the right is pulled out and the scene unfolds. For the final panel, images which are attached can jam in the mechanism. There are two ways to avoid this: either stamp directly onto the panel or do as I did and create an acetate cover. I cut a piece of acetate using the main piece of the die and trimmed it down just to have a rectangle and tabbed piece. I used 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive on the left side and tucked it in underneath the final square panel. This made everything move smoothly. I attached this panel onto a piece of grey patterned paper using 3M frame tape. I add a decorative tab and piece of twine to the pull tab to show that something happens when you pull. As you can see, I make sure it works a few times. I added a wink of Stella clear pen to the snowy rooftops and building and other items to give some shimmer. Finally, I attach it to an A2 card base and check that it all works one last time. As promised earlier, here is a shot of the colours that I used for colouring. There are a lot and it took over an hour to colour all of the images. I found this incredibly relaxing, but I feel that it would have been a long view and I really wanted to showcase the interactive creation. One final shot of all of the scenes. I am so happy with this card and I love the theme. A little more work is needed for an interactive card like this, but I think it's well worth it for the final result. This card was inspired by episode 203 of Craft Roulette. The parameters can be seen on the screen. I have a flip fold card, well, a variation with the Flippin Awesome mechanism, magical Main Street colours on which our characters are walking through, and little hearts inside the speech bubbles throughout the scenes. With mention of Craft Roulette and parameters, I have included a slide of what it's all about, and I hope, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube Craft Roulette channel. It is so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to get clicky for Vicki. It would mean the world to me. Ta-ta for now, everyone. Take care, and I will be back soon.